Hello, my strong family. And here comes our beautiful Bella. I'm using my old phone. I was going to say camera phone. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I figured I'd give it a go. Well, let's see. Today is February 1st, 2025. It is Saturday. I apologize from not keeping up with my schedule. I normally, for my new subscribers, which I know my count's been very low because I haven't been very active. Reason being, guys, and I hate to keep saying this, but I feel terrible. I feel a little better than the last time we spoke, but I'm getting so out of breath. I forced myself again to wash my hair, which I think I'm going to have to do something with my hair. I don't want to cut it again. It's falling out like crazy. It's dry, it's brittle, it's terrible. It looks terrible. So I'm hoping maybe sometime this month I can get it trimmed, and maybe, since I'm not doing chemo at this time, it'll repair itself. If not, I don't know. I've been very nauseous. It's so weird. When I first started my cancer journey in really November 22, that's when I was diagnosed. For 2 years, I didn't feel like I had cancer, even though I went through 33 rounds of radiation back in 23. Yes, that dragged me down, but not like this, not like this. I want to say, I think this is a big reason why I'm using my old camera, is because, you know, the brain isn't working so good. So I can't fix a mistake that I say. Some of you, one of you was in the impression that I was having my surgery, in the middle of having my surgery. I don't know. But no, my surgery is not scheduled yet. And unfortunately, I don't know if I'm able to have surgery now. I meant to look back at my last video, and I forgot. Because I'm pushing myself to make this video. I owe this to you guys. You guys have been so good to me. And I owe you an apology. I owe you updates. And I love you guys. I think of you every single day. I've been praying for each and every one of you, sending good vibes. I just haven't had the energy to do nada. I'm forcing myself. Like I said, hubby's not home today, so I said, well, let me at least do the floor. And I'm like panting like a dog. I failed my breathing test. Last month, I told you I went to the breathing doctor, and he said, wow, you're trying to think the proper terminology. Your breathing really decreased a lot. He said, you're at the point where you may not be able to have surgery now. And he went on to do these numbers and this number, and I knew it. I knew it when I did the test, because I was having a pulmonary function test. Ding. So guess what? I have to do it again. And I feel like it's cheating. At first he said, well, I'm going to give you 2 tests. I forget what they were. And then he said, no, wait a minute. Because I told him I had the flu, the variant A flu, and it took me down. And ever since then, my breathing hasn't been good. I don't know if it's that, or I don't know if it's the cancer. He said, you know what? I'm going to put you on antibiotics and steroids. Well, I can't take steroids. And I haven't taken them because the first round of antibiotics he gave me made me so sick. I called and said, I cannot take these. I'm sick, and then it's like I'm making myself even more sick. So they said, okay, I'll call you in another antibiotic. Well, I've got 1 pill left. Yay. So it's not as bad. But here's why I feel like it's cheating, the system. I don't know if you want to call it the system, the test. Because that guy that did the pulmonary function test last month was so thorough. This is my 3rd one. Well, next week I'll have another one, so that'll be my 4th one since 2022. And he said, no, let's try the antibiotics and see if they work. Why? I talked to hubby about it, and he didn't really have an answer. He says, no, I don't think it's cheating. He's really worried about me. He's never seen me like this. Such low energy. And I don't like it. I don't like it myself. I just don't feel like me again. So I'm really worried about my breathing. He didn't mention anything about oxygen. Oh, God. Although, to be honest with you, sometimes I feel like I need oxygen. But I've never been so out of breath. And that pain is back where my cancer is. So, if I will find out, here, let me get my, there goes the camera. The sun's not out, and that's why it's kind of dark, so I apologize. So when did I have my breathing test? I had it January 24th. I had my, X-nay that. I had my breathing test. Well, I went to my doctor, the breathing doctor, on the 24th. So a week from there is when I had my breathing test. So let's just go with the 17th. Come on. So now, February 5th, I go for another breathing test. And then February 7th, I go back to the pulmonary doctor to get the report. I don't know if he's the one that's going to determine if I'm able to have surgery or I have to go to the surgeon. I think they're going to kind of work together. I know I've said when they said surgery is going to be your only cure, I know I said I didn't want it. I mean, really, who wants their lungs taken out or tubes? But I don't want to go anywhere so soon either. So I will have the surgery. Hubby had a good idea. He wants me to And this time when I go see my oncologist, hubby will be able to go with me because it's on a Thursday. So that's real exciting because you know how I forget. We want to know, if I don't do this surgery, how long will I have? And I know they're not God. I know they can't determine, you know, well, you're going to die and blah, 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 blah. A roundabout figure. I think it'll give me a little more peace of mind. I don't even like talking about it because it makes me very nervous. So that's the update. I am not having and if I do have surgery, if I'm able to have surgery, it's going to be around March. And the reason I say March, well, because it's already February, and I have to go to Asheville to get everything set up twice. Not once, but twice. And I have an appointment, I think it's the first or second week of March, to see the surgeon. So until then, surgery is not on the table yet. It's not scheduled as of today. If they say, yes, you can have it, I will do it. He also, the pulmonary doctor, also said the reason for this first test that he wanted to give me is because they determined a bunch of numbers, this, that, and the other. He says, we don't want you to wake up on oxygen and in a wheelchair. Well, that's reassuring, isn't it? No, I don't want to wake up that way either. I'm going to try to stay still so the light doesn't go in and out. And that's my biggest fear, going through all the surgery and then it not working. Or I still have to go to chemo. And I'm the type of person that, be real with me, and you guys know this. If you think maybe this surgery is going to work, maybe, let's give it a shot because I'm a surgeon and that's what I do. But if it doesn't work, I'm going to be in a worse situation. And I don't want to be in a worse situation. I don't know how much, well, I'm pretty sure it could get worse, but you know what I mean? I know there's a couple of you that had the surgery and you said, yeah, it's not a fun surgery. I mean, but really what surgery is fun. And I hope that you're all doing well. One of you I haven't heard from, and the other one I really haven't heard from either. It's probably my fault because I haven't been on here as regular as I like to. So that's really what's going on. Michelle lays on this couch, day in, day out, wondering what's going to happen next. I'm worried about Dad. He's not doing good. He was over yesterday. He's been taking the same medicine before my stepmom even passed, and he forgot how to take it. I don't know. But anyways, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, and I just want to update you and tell you that my surgery is not scheduled yet. Leaving it in the higher power. Right, Belle? How about a little message? Because we can all use a little message. These are my angel cards I did with water. And we're just going to quickly pull a card. Quickly pull a card and let's see what... let's see what they got to say. Yeah, let's see Let's see what Spirit has to say. I'm just going to... Okay, that's what... The mountains. Nature is crying. People are scared, fearful, running around. Nowhere to go. Winds are soaring. The earth is melting. I'm crying. We are all scared. A change is coming. Interesting. And I did write this one myself. All right, guys. I'm sorry I'm not in the best of mood and perky like I usually am and laughing. And I will get back to my old Michelle. But for now, I'm just taking it easy, and I'm doing what my body is allowing me to do, basically. I am listening to my body because at this point, I don't have a choice. That's it. Again, I apologize. Today is Saturday, so I'm on schedule, and I hopefully will continue to be on schedule. All right, guys, I love you, and I do miss you guys, and I think of you all the time. And like I said, I pray for each and every one of you. See you soon.